What up, YouTubers? For the first time in person, I haven't showed myself in front of camera, my face at least, but we're gonna start to. It's making progress. I'm Blazing Phoenix in person. This is what I look like. This is our first top 5. It's not the right day, but because I didn't have time on Thursday to film it, and we don't have animating yet. Don't have time for that. It's just been really packed week. So I'm just going to talk about it. Okay, so top 5 this week, I revealed in one of my videos. Top 5 boss fights. Alright, so let's start with number 5. Killzone 2, Radek. So many of us, when we played, we were just ready to kill him. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert. So, if you do not want to know anything about these games, when I say the game name, just leave the video right now, play it yourself, and you'll be good. Alright, so as I was saying, number 5, I don't know if it was General or Commander, something like that. I think it was Commander, but anyway, Radek. So many of us wanted to kill him, just really bad. Like, we just at least wanted to fight him. He was just one of those cool bad guys that you just wanted to be or fight or just have the honor of killing. So Radek, he was really hard. He just kept going invisible. And then he was a coward and killed himself at the end. But, yeah, he killed a bunch of your friends, started a huge war, and after playing as a new character, and you finally killed him, it was just amazing. So, yeah, Radek. Number 4. Alright, so, this is going to be in the Modern Warfare series. All of you are probably saying right now, oh my gosh, Shepard, it was so awesome. You got to pull a knife out of your stomach. That was awesome. But it just ended abruptly, or if that's even the right word to say. It just ended awkwardly and just without really any ending, or just walked to a helicopter. But it was pretty epic still. And then Modern Warfare 1, you shot Zakiev in the face, and Price just went missing, but it was still awesome. And that's the 2 times the soap. But after, in Modern Warfare 3, the boss fight is Makarov. And huge spoiler alert here if you haven't played. Soap dies. It was so shocking. Soap just dies. It's not even funny, it just dies, and it's all of your character's fault, and it's just really, and so you're thinking, who am I going to fight him with? Is there going to be another game? Is he going to end up being alive? And with Call of Duty Ghosts coming out, he could still be alive, we don't know, but there's a high probability that he's not. So instead, you got to be Captain Price. You gotta do some quick time events, and I love those. I know so many people are completely against them, but I love them. Yeah, Yuri came and helped you, but then got shot in the head himself. But the way you killed Makarov was awesome. You just tied a rope around him, hung it to the ceiling, and fell through the floor. You jumped in a freaking helicopter. I mean, it's so amazing what you go through to just kill one guy. So yeah, Makarov. Number 3. Of course we're going to bring up Legend of Zelda. Who wouldn't? And obviously we're going to bring up Ganondorf, because that's the main boss. But which game? Me and A Break Time talked about this for a while. We kind of debated. And we came down to finally 2 games. Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. Mainly because in both of those games you got to fight them in the boar form. And the boar form is just really fun to fight, and so many people are thinking Ocarina of Time, but in my opinion, I gotta say Twilight Princess. There's 3 ways you fought him. There was, he was Zelda, then 4, sorry, he was Zelda, then he was a ginormous boar, much bigger than an Ocarina of Time. Then you got into a horse fight, and then it was one-on-one, which was, again, awesome. And, yeah, then the ending was pretty cool. the Twilight Princess. I forget her name. I haven't played the game in so long. She turned human, and it was awesome. Zelda, you got your girl, and it was pretty cool. That's why that spot got number 3. But in my opinion, the other 2 just trumped it. All right, number 2, Far Cry 3, Skyrim with guns. Amazing game. It's on inside my house right now. It's playing. I just left my. All right, so yeah. There's 3 main bosses you fought. Or 4 really. There was first it was Buck, then you fought the giant monster thing, then you fought Voss and Hoyt. So which do you choose? Well, I pick my bosses depending on the quick time events, with Radek being the exception. And with the giant head, you didn't get any of that. Buck was just a creep, and I'm guessing he just raped Keith. So it's just really creepy. So I didn't want him. So then it came down to Voss and Hoyt, the 2 people you wanted to kill most in the whole entire game. And Hoyt, it was really undercover. But Voss's was so action-packed. And I gotta say, I know everybody's thinking I'm picking the wrong bosses, but I gotta say Hoyt. The knife fight in there, it was just so awesome, and it was so hard, which made it really good. It was so hard to press the right buttons, and yeah, Hoyt. Finally killed him. He wanted to get married, cut off your finger, so yeah, a little bit creepy, but you know, we were okay with that. After he killed Sam, I think we're all ready for him to die. Number 1. I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but one of my favorite games of all times was Metal Gear Rising. You gotta be Raiden. You're unstoppable. And I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but the Senator in Metal Gear Exilius, or something like that, that was so amazing. So first you go in, and you just fight this new Metal Gear. You don't know really anything about it. It looks like a giant spider. But so you fight it, you rip off one of its sword arms, and then just slice it up. That was awesome. Then you have something else. You go in, and the Senator comes out and ends up having nanomachines. It ends up being ripped, and whenever you punch him or cause trauma, it turns black, and it's really weird. Oh, and by the way, Blade Wolf got crushed before this, so he's all damaged, and it's really sad. And so then he breaks your sword, and you're just fighting and punching, but it's completely useless. And then he shows he's ripped and just will kill you. Raiden gets a few good hits, but nothing good. And then finally, Blade Wolf, it turns up being at the top of. Sorry about the black background noise. Ends up being at the top of the pile of destruction you're fighting in, and gives you Sam's sword. It's red sword gleaming with red lightning. You're unstoppable. And so after countless fighting, you finally rip out his heart, squish it, and he's dead. There's no denying, in my opinion, that is the most amazing ending to a boss fight in the world. So yeah. Those are my top 5 boss fights. Disagree with me? Comment in the section below. And remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Go check out our other videos. And we will see you next time.